Ever wondered what it's like to fly a plane that thinks for itself? Imagine looking out from a cockpit where augmented reality overlays your entire view and you're interacting with the aircraft using gestures. It sounds like a movie plot, right? You might think it's science fiction, but you're in for a surprise. Get ready to step into the future of flight as we explore the revolutionary cockpits that will redefine aviation by 2030. Prepare to have your mind blown as we unveil the secrets of tomorrow's aircraft cockpits. We'll discover how cutting-edge AI, holographic displays, and seamless human-machine interfaces are making flying safer, more intuitive, and utterly exhilarating. This isn't just about controlling a plane, it's about becoming one with it. In this video, we'll take you inside Project Skybreaker, a bold vision of the next-generation cockpit. From AR and AI co-pilots to data networks and pilot ergonomics. Together, we'll confront the hard questions. Do pilots become obsolete? Who controls the AI in emergencies? And how do we preserve human agency in a cockpit of the future? To appreciate how radical the Skybreaker cockpit will be, let's take a quick tour of where we are now. Contemporary commercial and military cockpits rely heavily on multi-screen displays, autopilots, and head-up displays. But as air traffic grows more complex and weather patterns more erratic, the constraints of existing designs are becoming more evident. In recent decades, we've seen the shift from analog dials to glass cockpits, with digital instrumentation replacing many mechanical gauges. This evolution from livers and gauges to fully integrated displays has always driven aviation safety forward. It's a testament to human ingenuity, yet even today pilots must divide their attention. They look inwards at screens, toggle controls, interpret alerts, and then look outside to scan for traffic, weather, and other hazards. This constant switching between seeing outside and digesting inside data remains a friction point, especially in stressful situations. Augmented reality and synthetic vision systems are starting to fill this gap. Synthetic vision, for example, uses terrain databases to overlay a 3D representation of the outside world, even when visibility is poor. It's like having X-ray vision for the planet. Companies like Universal Avionics are already integrating AR with object and speech recognition to enhance situational awareness. Taxi guidance, obstacle detection, and traffic alerts appear as part of the pilot's view itself. But all of this is just the opening act. With Project Skybreaker, we're imagining a cockpit born from science fiction, where interaction, autonomy, and human trust converge. Project Skybreaker is our speculative but technically grounded vision of the 2030-plus cockpit. It integrates deep autonomy with human oversight and advanced safety systems. At its core is the idea of flying without touching. Pilots become high-level orchestrators rather than constant input sources. Skybreaker's architecture centers on an AI co-pilot system. In normal operation, the AI handles low-level controls like routing, thrust, and stabilization. The human pilot steps in for emergencies or strategic decisions, but unlike today's autopilots, this AI is aware. It continuously analyzes risks, adapts flight plans, and collaborates with its human counterpart. Recent research lends credence to this model. The concept of a virtual co-pilot, using large language models to fetch procedures in real time, achieved over 90% accuracy in situational analysis trials. It's an incredible blend of data and instinct. Advancing further, neuroadaptive systems like Adaptive Copilot are emerging. They use sensors to monitor a pilot's cognitive load and dynamically adjust how information is communicated. Trials have shown improved performance and reduced task times. It's an amazing dance of human skill and intelligent technology. In Project Skybreaker, the AI system is not a black box. Every decision is traceable with built-in ethical heuristics. In edge case emergencies, human override is always possible, even mandated. But what does the pilot see and do in this future cockpit? That's where AR, gesture control, and haptic feedback redefine interaction. Imagine turning your head, and instead of looking at a panel, you see digital instruments layered over your view. Your speed, altitude, flight path, and system health are projected in real time. Thanks to smart HUDs and AR overlays, essential information is seamlessly integrated into your forward look. With advances in AR, graphical symbols can adapt based on context. In an emergency, alerts highlight in red. In cruise, only essential data remains visible. Studies show that context-sensitive AR designs significantly help pilots in simulated emergencies. To replace bulky physical switches, Skybreaker supports gesture control and haptic feedback. Imagine reaching out, grasping a menu in space, sliding it to adjust thrust, or flicking a virtual switch. Haptics let you feel confirmation through vibrations or simulated clicks. This interaction makes the cockpit feel more like a holographic environment, but it also introduces new risks like misinterpreted gestures or latency. Rigorous validation is essential. Another tension arises. Will pilots gradually lose manual proficiency? If AR and AI reduce the need for direct input, constant training and manual reversion modes must remain robust to prevent deskilling. In Skybreaker, AR is more than just decoration. It acts as a filter. The system prioritizes and sometimes suppresses data to prevent overload. But that introduces an ethical dilemma. What gets shown and what gets hidden? A future cockpit is a data nexus. Skybreaker fuses global air traffic data, real-time weather, and predictive maintenance diagnostics, all flowing seamlessly into the pilot's world. Predictive maintenance modules monitor every engine vibration and temperature fluctuation, flagging potential faults before they occur. This proactive approach can drastically reduce in-flight anomalies. Skybreaker's threat detection algorithms analyze patterns to anticipate collisions, system failures, or even hostile acts. The aim is to prevent incidents before they happen. Yet predictive AI carries the risk of false alarms or algorithmic bias. What if certain flight routes are flagged more often due to skewed data? Ethical audits and continuous recalibration are essential. Such connectivity also invites cyber threats. A fully networked cockpit is a high-value target. Skybreaker's design includes multi-layer encryption, intrusion detection, and ethical hacking, red teams, continuously probing for vulnerabilities. Fail-safe air-gap fallback modes are non-negotiable. Another question is data ownership. Passenger biometrics, pilot physiological metrics, who has the right to audit that data? The ethics of data privacy will be central. Let's talk about the human at the center. In Project Skybreaker, cockpit design is not just about tech, it's about human well-being. Reduced fatigue and enhanced situational awareness are priorities. Adaptive seating adjusts for the pilot's posture and G-forces. Personalized environmental controls adapt to circadian cycles. Biometric monitoring gauges readiness and can suggest rest, but this raises privacy concerns. Is constant surveillance of a pilot's health acceptable? In Skybreaker, the pilot's office morphs into a highly immersive command center. Audio cues, haptic seat vibrations, and visual highlighting work together to communicate without overload. But designers carry an ethical responsibility. These AI tools must augment, not diminish, human agency. The pilot must always feel empowered to override or intervene, not be sidelined by an assertive AI. When might elements of Skybreaker become reality? Some AR HUDs and sensor fusion systems already exist. Neuromod adaptive co-pilot work is in research. Predictive maintenance and AI assistance may transition into commercial aircraft within this decade. The deployment timeline will depend on tech maturity, regulation, and public trust. For pilots, this transformation demands new skills, AI supervision, systems validation, and ethical judgment. The risk of job displacement looms, With fewer manual flying roles and more oversight positions, retraining programs will be ethically imperative. That brings us to the ultimate question. Will pilots continue to exist? As autonomy grows, will we move to fully unmanned passenger jets? Or will the human presence always remain, not because we need humans to fly, but because they are a moral, legal, and trust anchor? The stakes are high. If we entrust AI with life and death decisions, we must ensure transparency, accountability, and human oversight. In that light, Project Skybreaker is not just a tech fantasy, but a provocation. How do we evolve flying without sacrificing responsibility, safety, and human dignity? Thanks for watching. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. What would you trust more, a human, an AI, or a hybrid crew? If you found that cool, hit that like button and subscribe for more.